Today is Friday, September 22nd, 2023. We're parked out at the Sawyer Pond trailhead, which is essentially full this morning. If people had parked a little better, we could fit one more car in here. But I was a little surprised. It is a nice Friday, and here comes somebody who was overnighting, so I guess there'll be some space shortly. We're gonna ride our bikes down to the end of Sawyer River Road, take a right on Route 302 and leave our bikes at the Mount Tremont trailhead, and then we're going to traverse over Mount Tremont, check out Owl's Cliff, and then come back on Sawyer Pond Trail and Brunel Trail. Not sure what the pronunciation is. And we're off. We're down on 302 right now at the parking area, so this is like the pull-off across the street from the trailhead, which is right there. It took us about 18 minutes to go about 5 miles, which was it was really all downhill pretty much. And our bikes are locked up right there. All right, here we go. We're about a half a mile up Mount Tremont Trail, and there's this really nice series of cascades. We've been walking along the water the whole way. It's been pretty, but this is like little slidey areas. There's like a rock. Let me see. This rock right there, you could just slide right down it. It's not too scary, and it goes into a nice pool. And then it's all blocked right there. That's neat. I wonder if people come in. It feels a little bit like Diana's Baths or something up here. Very neat. This is the summit of Mount Tremont. So looking straight ahead at the entire Sandwich Range, starting with Whiteface on the left and ending with Sawyer Ridge. Sawyer Peak right there, which is next to North Tri-Pyramid. Looking out here, way out in the crack right there is Moose. This is Green's Cliff in the foreground, Sawyer Pond and Little Sawyer Pond, Mount Huntington in the middle, and then the Hancocks, and then I'm going to zoom in a little to show you the Captain, which is, where's my finger? Right there, all that rock. And then, oh, is that Lafayette sticking up? It might be. I think it is. And then Kerrigan. I guess I should zoom out a little. And unfortunately the trees are blocking, but there's a really good view of Vosper. Anyway, nice. So we're going to be looping around and going out by Sawyer Pond on our way out. When we left the summit of Mount Tremont, we picked up a new trail, which descended very steeply off of it, called Brunel Trail, I think it's pronounced, Brunel. And it's a very lightly used trail. Oh, here's some neat. Oh, let's see. We've got a kind of slime mold here. I don't know which variety. Very tiny. And then some. These are also really small. I guess it won't focus on it. Those are yellow fairy cups. And then in here, I think are some small pixie eyelash cups. So anyway, we are taking this over to a little spur that will go out to Owl's Cliff, which I believe has a view. We're going to have our lunch there, so hopefully it has a view. And then continue on until there's a junction with, I think it's Rob Brook Trail, or it might just be a snowmobile trail. I have to look and see. I know Rob Brook Trail was, a portion of that was decommissioned because of beaver activity, but I believe that I would pick up a little chunk of it and go over to Sawyer Pond Trail, and then we'll be taking that out past Sawyer Pond. So we still have to climb Owl's Cliff, and then descend it, but it's not that steep. Well, I shouldn't say that. I think it is steep. It's not that long. So this is just a feel for Brunel Trail. We are at the junction with the spur that goes out to Owl's Cliff. So this says Rob Brook Road. So we'll see what it looks like when we get there. We're gonna go that way when we come out. That says Mount Tremont 1.3. That's not right at all. The road, I don't know what that is. That's really off. And then Owl's Cliff, 0.2. I find the signage is not usually very precise, but that's way off. It's 0.6 on the map. And I think it took me about 0.5. They're usually about a 10th off, but that's crazy. So that's totally wrong. Okay, we're gonna go up to Owl's Cliff. This is the view from Owl's Cliff, and you actually come out, it probably is 0.2 of a mile. You come out to where you think you're nearing the high point, and then you have to descend. So it's kind of a bummer. But you get a really cool view of Green's Cliff. And then behind it is the Osceolas. And I'm gonna sit over there so I can enjoy Green's Cliff. But there's a slab, a little bit drilled out. There's a big slab here. Up into the woods. Okay, sorry about that. And then over here, let's see, Tecumseh with ski area, way in the distance. And then the Tri-Pyramids, straight ahead. The Sleepers, and Whiteface and past Conway. Okay, we just popped out here, and it says that the trail continues on, and I guess it runs concurrently with Rob Brook Road. So we're going to be walking along a road for a little bit. Brunel Trail was really quite nice. The lower reaches of it were really nice, soft footbed. You could tell a lot of people had not been there before. A few big blowdowns, but it was nice. Yep. Steep going down from Mount Tremont and also from Owl's Cliff. It was pretty steep, but yep. Now we're going to take this for how long do you think?
Like maybe a mile, a little less.
Okay. And then we'll junction with Sawyer Pond Trail. Yeah. I believe it junctions right to it. So there's a whole bunch of these roads up in here that I believe are snowmobile trails. There's a sign right here for something. Let's see what it says. I think it is a snowmobile trail. Oh no, it's a 911 address. Okay, so yeah, that is a snowmobile trail. Okay. We just finished the road walk portion of Brunel Trail. So it was in fact running concurrently with Rob Brook Road. And now we came from up there. I think it was about a mile. And now we're going to go down and pick up Sawyer Pond Trail in 0.3 miles. And that'll put us very close to the Kank, but we're going to head away from that and go out towards Sawyer Pond. And if you take Sawyer Pond Trail all the way to the Kank, there is a water crossing that is problematic. So it's...
Good thing we're not doing that.
I mean, I think it's always a ford. and sometimes it can be really like waist deep. So I don't know. I've never seen it, but that's what it says in the guidebook. So anyway, we're heading out to Sawyer Pond Trail next. We're now at the junction with Sawyer Pond Trail, and they said it was 3/10 between them. That last junction felt really fast, super easy walking. And 3.6 out to Sawyer Pond. I believe the spur to go out to the tent site is like 0.2 or something, and I intend to go out there. Is it 0.1? Okay. I'd like to be able to see Sawyer Pond, and I don't really know if you can unless you go out that way. And I also like to see what it looks like, because I've never been out there. Get an idea on what the amenities are. Okay, so we're gonna head out this way. Look how nice that trail is. Love it. We're still out here on Sawyer Pond Trail. It's 3.6 miles from where we started Sawyer Pond on the end near the Kank to Sawyer Pond tent site, and it's been really easy going. There's a little bit of gain at the beginning, but it was kind of moderate gain or easy gain. And now we're just cruising right along. A lot of the footbed has been really soft and nice. A few wet spots, but not much. Wow, look at all that eyelash cup. That was crazy. Okay, so this is just a taste of Sawyer Pond Trail. I think we're about 6/10 from Sawyer Pond. And then from there, I think it's 1.1 out to the car at the Sawyer River Road end of the trail. Look how nice this is. This is Mount Tremont right there. And we're at Sawyer Pond. And there's Owl's Cliff right there. We are between sites 2 and 3, or we're at sites 2 and 3, I guess. There's 6 sites, 2 privies, and a shelter here. And they have bear hang, which I'm always interested to know stuff like that. Where is it? Oh, it's back there.
You can see the line right here.
Yeah. Let me walk up here. Whoa. There's a line. I don't know if you can see it. There's some rope hanging from it right there. There's a stick that I guess you use to pull something down. I don't know. In any case, I like that. It's even better if they have bear boxes, but that's okay. And the sites looked like just flat sites. I don't think there were pads on them. It looked like you could put a lot of tents in each site. Okay, so that is what we did today. Basically, we did a loop and we went over that and that. We're about 1.5 miles from the car. So, yeah. We are almost back to the car now, so this is going to be the end of the video, but just notice that those trees are starting to change. Well, we're on a bridge. Back down. Here's John. It's 1 person wide. And then we're going to come across it. We'll be on like a snowmobile, a snowmobile trail. We were here just last week. All right. The car is, well, right here. So there's a gate. And I guess in the winter they open it for snowmobiles.